Welcome to another video from the humidor. Today we'll be smoking this lovely little stick, which is the Room 101 10th anniversary edition in Toro size. And obviously, because I got the box for this one, we'll show you the presentation of it at the beginning. Presentation of the band, I quite like. Quite a classy looking band. And the box, excuse a couple of scratches, that's my fault on the box, but another quite nice looking box, but with a bit of a surprise on the back. So, presentation wise, I think that's quite nice.
It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad at all. Oh, stick that over there.
Now, what are you going to go for today? Are you going to go for a round cut or a V cut?
I'm going to go for the normal straight cut, I think, but nice bit of a smell off this. Bit of a floral, like also a cocoa-y smell. Let's see what it's like on the cold draw. Let's see what cutting off. Definitely a hint of floral on that. Let's get it toasted and lit.
That's a very heavy smoke cigar, that. I'm getting smells from that straight away.
Nice, isn't it?
Not bad.
Oh yeah. Early on impressions so far, quite minerally. And a subtle hint of floral notes. Can't tell you exactly what, but there is that sort of earthy floral notes into it, as well as the minerally taste so far. Quite a veiny cigar as well. Doesn't feel too dry, feels like a bit of oil still there. Quite nice so far. As we normally do though. Unfortunately there isn't a lot of information to give you on this one, because the blend, they never disclosed it. Price wise, for a Toro, it's $11.
Which is about...
£12 something.
No.
It's not even that at the moment, it's like £11 something at the moment, isn't it?
$11 works out to around about £9.80 at the moment. Because it's about 1.2.
Yeah, it's good exchange rate at the moment, isn't it?
It's about 1.28, 1.29 at the moment. So you're getting a very good deal on that one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of the ones we've done so far, that's a really good deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I can't tell you much about the stuff inside it. I can tell you from the taste profile, it tastes like an Ecuadorian or a Nicaraguan. So far. But, lovely. Construction looks perfect. Obviously, it hasn't even come away slightly at the end. Quite veiny, so if you like that, great. But, dark wrapper. Not quite as dark as a Maduro, but still quite dark. So, let's get into smoking it and we'll come back at the first third.
And we're back.
Welcome back at the beginning of the the end of the first third, coming to the second now, and ash is holding great. You can see about there where the darkness is following the vein quite well. Ash is holding extremely well. Quite a dry smoke, leaving a bit of dryness on the throat. Decent amount of smoke coming off of this one. Flavours still quite florally and still very minerally. Hint of what might be a bit of a cinnamon starting to come in.
That could only be a good thing.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Having that to top it up, burn on it is reasonably straight. Bit of a smell in the room. Can't quite place what it is yet. But because the amount of smoke that's being produced, it's not a surprise that there's a bit of a smell in the room. But halfway through we'll probably get a bit more of the smell. Draw. It's not very hard to get a draw out of it, but on the other hand it isn't very loose either, sort of thing. It's quite pleasant. So, sort of an in-between there. Construction's holding up very well. No cracks, no nothing. Pleasant smoke. Nothing else really to say about it so far. I've enjoyed these. I've enjoyed a box of these so far, so quite nice. We'll get back to you at about the halfway mark, or coming into the end of the second third.
By the start of the band, by the sound of it.
Probably about there, yeah. See you in a little bit. And welcome back. We're about halfway through, and the tastes haven't really changed. Still getting quite heavy, mineral richy sort of taste. Still a bit of floral in there, and still got a tiny bit of cinnamon. The smell seems to have cleared up a little bit. Smoke doesn't seem to be as heavy. Draw still pretty much perfect. Burn, really good, pretty straight. And had to top it up once so far. So, not too bad. Very similar taste halfway through so far. So we're going to get back to you when we get to the band. See you in a little bit.
We are back.
Welcome back to nearly the final third. We're just going to remove the band. Let me just knock this off quickly so I don't get it everywhere when I'm trying to remove the band.
Ooh,
Come on.
that doesn't want to come off.
It's just a bit sticky on this end. It's not going to come off cleanly. That's a shame because these all have phrases and sayings on the inside. Let's see if I can I know you can't really see it very well, but on the inside this they say no good deeds for some reason. There you go. But yeah, down to here. Very, very heavy mineral taste and a bit of an earthy taste. Same as the smells we got a little while ago. Well, it was like a heavy, earthy smell. There wasn't a lot of it in this room. It's a lot of airflow, but there was a strong hint of it. And the smoke output is still quite a lot for one of these cigars, so very nice. Obviously the band on this one didn't come off very easy. You used a bit too much glue. It happens. It didn't rip any of the cigar though, so that's fine. Not a problem. Still very dry all the way through. Flavour profile pretty consistent. No real changes. So we're going to get back to you when it comes down to the nub with the overall from the cigar. See you in a few. And welcome back to the last bit of the cigar, the nub. We're going to go through our little list as we do at the end of all our videos, so take it away.
Right, so this was the Room 101 10th anniversary, 2019. How did you find it? What was the flavour like all the way through?
Quite pleasant, but no real transition through it. It's just a consistent cigar all the way through.
That just doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It's not for quite a few people. I personally prefer a bit more complex and a bit more transitions, but personal thing.
Fair enough.
I'd say a 3.
3 out of 5?
3 out of 5, so middle of the road, just because the flavour's just quite basic, quite pleasant, but just no transitions.
Oh, fair enough then. Well, we'll jump on to the next category. The smell. Was it a good cigar for smellies?
Sorry about that, I just inhaled a little bit. The smell when we did have it was quite pleasant, quite earthy, quite nice. But in this room we don't get a lot of that.
No.
So I'm going to give that a 4, because I really do like that sort of pungent, earthy aroma. It is really pleasant.
The one that never usually scores very well, Top Up.
This is going to get quite good marks for this.
Okay.
Because we've had to top it up once. So I'm saying a 4.
4 out of 5?
4 out of 5 for that.
No problems. So, presentation-wise, it came in a nice box. The banding wasn't that good, but it was.
Band's a bit basic, but it's still pleasant. It's like and it also has that hidden little bit on the back of the label.
Yep, the secret message.
Yep. Which is, from what I understand, different on all their cigars.
Okay.
Every one of their cigars has a type of cigars, should say, like this one, obviously 10th anniversary, has that one message, and the ones for the 11th and the 12th anniversary and all their other cigars have different ones. Box, I'd say quite plain. It's still nice.
I wouldn't say plain, that's perhaps understated.
Yeah, just because it's basically a solid grey with black highlights for the logo and the name of the actual type of cigar it is. Until you look at the back. So, presentation wise, the cigar and the box together, I'd say about a 4.
Okay, no problems. Then let's get down to the nitty gritty, the most important thing, value.
Right, value, as I have said earlier on, these are about $11 a stick.
Which works out to about £9.45.
Yeah, so I'd say good value, because it's been, I think, about an hour and a half.
We're just over an hour and a half now, yes.
So, for me, about an hour and a half smoke. So yeah, I'd say value's pretty good for that. From a fair few of the cigars we've done for the price, yeah, I'm saying about a 4.
Oh, a good middle of the range cigar.
Yeah.
Perhaps a higher range, I suppose. So overall, what would you give it?
I'd say a solid 4.
A solid 4 out of 5.
One of the better cigars we've done so far.
So one of the higher end cigars at the very least.
Yeah. especially for the price, that's certainly a good stick. But with it being an anniversary one, they are going to get harder to get hold of, so the prices may go up at some point for trying to get hold of a box of them, like I normally do. I buy boxes if I can.
Yep, I know the ones you mean.
So, yeah, I would certainly say they are box worthy. And I would, at some point, if I can get hold of another box, probably buy another box of them.
Oh wow, fair enough. That's quite good.
Yeah, just to fill out my humidor, have another box where I can pick one of these up now and again. I go. Disclosure on that though, I have gone through a box of these in a month. That's how good they are. I've gone through 20 of these in about a month.
Oh, it works out to just under one a day.
Yeah, one every couple of days sort of thing.
That's not too bad.
No, quite pleasant. So, this has been From the Humidor. Remember to follow us on Instagram, again, From the Humidor, and remember to hit the like button and a subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. See you again.
Goodbye.